Yo there, everybody. Yeah, so we're gonna talk about wrestlers, and we're gonna debate, who's better, who's not, and see if we can come up with compelling arguments to match our points and all that.
Okay, so we done male wrestlers. Now we're doing female wrestlers.
Oh yeah.
The divas are back,
Hello,
and
baby.
that's a little creepy. Anyways, you're taking,
I'm taking the awesome Trish Stratus.
and I'm taking the also awesome Lita.
Both great wrestlers in their own right, but you gotta think of all around technical skill. Man, nothing compares to the awesomeness that is Trish Stratus. Man, a stratosphere of awesomeness. Great looks, excellent ring awareness.
Pretty much all divas have great looks.
But nothing beats, Trish in flat spandex. Damn, that's awesome.
I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, and who can forget her feuds with Mickie James, who Mickie James couldn't keep her hands off her.
That was awesome.
Yeah. And, she's done multiple main event wrestling matches, top of the unforgettable feuds with several of the divas, Ivory, Jacqueline, yeah, and Lita.
Yeah. So Trish Stratus' best match is actually her last match. Actually, was against Lita, and Lita handed the title over to her as a respect because it was also in Canada, and we were also there to watch that, and that was awesome. Even though Trish Stratus won with the sharpshooter, but you have to look at also like someone in like a Lita who, Trish Stratus. Okay, yeah, sure, she retired from Lita, but Lita kind of retired from actually wrestling like a full time wrestler before before she was with Edge and all that stuff, I think, and she was retired by Mickie James. That was pretty much her last match. But Lita comes back from Lita wrestled in Mexico. She wanted to do all the high flying stuff where Trish Stratus is more of a grounded wrestler. Like she's got some flexibility, which is awesome, but when it comes to high flying, Lita's the better wrestler.
Yeah, it's cool that Lita does all these cool moves like moonsault and everything, but it's also more dangerous, and that's why Lita was getting a bit more hurt and a bit more injured. Well, Trish Stratus, she was a bit more constant in her various wrestle matches. Yeah, she had more, I don't know, big title wins, I'd say, and a bigger name than Lita. Because, yeah, controversial or not, she had a lot of sexual angles with Vince McMahon, Triple H, and Kurt Angle, Tess and Albert.
The Hardys.
Yeah.
Jericho and Christian.
The Dudleys. She was able to get around, have tons of good angles.
Not around like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. She's always so cool to watch because she was so photogenic. And she can actually go in the ring. You can't mention too many good-looking divas. Think of a Kelly and compare it to Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus is way better.
Way better. She can run the ropes. Tons of different submission holds, maneuvers. She can get around the ring. She's not afraid to go to the top rope either.
No.
Yeah. She does an awesome split-legged, counter and roll over. And, yeah, her opponent usually falls in the ring. And she's been known to fight men, too.
But so is Lita. And I think one thing that Trish Stratus lacks is wrestling experience due to the fact that when she first started off, she was pretty bad. She looked hot, she tried, and she obviously succeeded down the road. But when Lita was going through those ropes and Trish was supposed to catch her, she didn't do a very good job, and Lita almost snapped her neck the way she landed. Her neck was way back. I don't know if you remember that, where she landed awkwardly going through the ropes, landing on Trish.
But the problem is, Lita has been known to injure herself because she's a bit too careless at times.
I know, but also in wrestling, you have to rely on the other person to help you out. And the other person was Trish Stratus at the time.
But she also injured herself, her knee, when she landed on Trish. That was totally Lita's fault because even though Lita has a lot of top rope maneuvers, she's also a bit clumsy in the ring as well. Her ground-based wrestling attacks are not as fluid as Trish Stratus, who can easily go move to move, no problem. Where Lita, she has a bit more trouble, like awkward looking punches, weird looking submissions. She just looks very stiff and awkward in the ring. Where, yeah, Lita would have the more fancy maneuvers, but she would be a bit more sloppy move to move, so to speak. And Trish was having the more engaging storylines. Like she was, having these feuds with Stephanie McMahon, having like different feuds with male wrestlers.
So
And-
is Lita.
Yeah, but Trish was sort of more in the limelight because she was a bit hotter, more like a fashion model. Where Lita, she had like a great set of knockers on her, but she was more like a punk.
The thong.
Yeah, she was doing more like the punk thing.
Like
She
was
had like
teaming up with
tattoos.
Hardys.
Yeah.
Like she was dating Matt. She was with Edge. She was apparently, seducing Dean Malenko at one time.
Yeah.
The whole marriage angle with Kane. And like she came in with S.A. Rios, which is not sexual or anything, but that's when before her boob job.
I don't know. The whole thing with Lita is that she really got over when she was sleeping around behind Matt Hardy's back. And that's kind of a horrible way to go over. And I think that's why she ended her career so lacklusterly, so to speak. Like, what was her last match? It was
Mickie James.
Yeah, and I don't know. They pretty much sent her out by humiliating her, by showing her vibrator with Crime Time.
Yeah.
Yay, let's sell this,
And then
everybody.
she was trying to pay to get it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you think of Trish Stratus. She beats Lita for the title. She pretty much retires as the women's champion in her hometown of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. That's an amazing way to go out.
It is.
Yeah.
And
And
unfortunately, not all wrestlers have that opportunity.
Yeah. And that's why they admire Trish a bit more, because she was willing to do whatever they tell them, pretty much. Not like sexually or anything, but
Which is
yeah,
unfortunate. Like, she
wrestling
had
wise.
that sexual thing with that football advertising or parody that they did with Vince McMahon and Shelton Benjamin. I don't know if you remember that. Vince, Shelton, and Trish. And Trish was wearing a face mask. You remember that? Oh, check it out on YouTube.
Okay.
It's on YouTube, I promise you.
Yeah, well, anyways, Trish is still doing her thing. And she's actually came back to, like, main event one of the WrestleManias.
At 27?
Yeah, I believe it was 27. Yeah, where she would team up with Snooki and John Morrison to be in one of the big main events. And yeah, that was huge.
The whole match was overshadowed by Snooki because she was the guest star, and they had to put her in the match and have her do a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, but still, that's good for Trish Stratus to actually be involved with WrestleMania still. Where Lita, I don't know, she's pretty much done with wrestling altogether.
She does show up every now and then, like she's dating CM Punk. I'm not sure if you knew that or not. So she is dating the best in the world, apparently. But yeah, Trish Stratus, she was with WrestleMania because of the whole tough nothing, like Austin and Booker T.
Yeah, it's just cool to see Trish back in action, doing her thing, still training and staying in shape. And maybe she could be in this year's WrestleMania as well, especially since a lot of the divas right now.
It's very lackluster.
Yeah, don't compare in any way to Trish and Lita and China, all that Attitude Era, girls and all that.
Yeah, the Attitude Girls were way better.
But I still say Trish is a bit better. I'd rather see her come back than Lita, because even though both are great women's wrestlers, Trish had like the total package, great looks, great wrestling ability, good on the mic as well, very seductive, awesome wrestler altogether.
But she looks better as a blonde than a brunette.
Oh, I could do either one though.
I know you can, but
she could be a redhead.
yeah,
And replace
Lita's
Lita.
redhead. Yeah,
No.
She still need a tattoo. Anyways, it's pretty
None.
argument.
Yeah, I win.
No, it hasn't been decided yet.
Marry me,
Decide.
Trish. No. Oh wait,
married.
I think she's already married. Yeah. But
Lita's not.
Oh, and that's your argument?
Well, you brought up the whole married thing.
Oh, I say that jokingly.
Anyways, yeah, you guys vote. See who's better, Lita or Trish Stratus.
Okay, yeah, just vote down below. Let us know what you think. Did I bring up enough compelling arguments, or was I really terrible? Just let us know. Okay. Yeah, just stratify us with all your comments, and yeah, vote below. Stratisfaction guaranteed.
Are you promising satisfaction to guys that watch your videos?
Oh, the ladies.
There's ladies that watch your videos?
I hope so.
Disturbing. Anyways, thanks for watching.
Okay, see you all later.